My name is Reggie, and I am happy. E3 here in 2007 may well be seen as a coming out party for an entire industry. The moment when it became finally clear that video games would take their place alongside TV, movies, and music as a staple of leisure entertainment. Why? Because everyone's a gamer. It's not going to surprise you that I report so far this year, exactly 69% of all game industry growth comes directly from the sales of Nintendo products. Now, I welcome to the world the first offspring of the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck, the Wii Zapper. On one hand, it's a new housing for both the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck. But the real news is what it represents for gameplay. For some, the Wii Zapper holds the same potential to change the dynamics of first-person shooters as the Wii Remote altered the nature of sports games. And we're not just talking potential here. This week, you'll be able to test zap a new Resident Evil from Capcom. Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles. It includes the zombies you've come to love and an Umbrella Corporation stronghold you've never seen before. The Wii Zapper provides a wide variety of weapons, making this Resident Evil both evolutionary and revolutionary. What's even more fun than whack-a-mole? Well, try Zap-a-Zombie. And Capcom is not alone. Sega is bringing the full light gun arcade action of Ghost Squad to Wii. As members of a secret UN anti-terrorism squad, you're going to give those kidnapping and bombing terrorists exactly what they deserve: a good, healthy zap. And EA's Medal of Honor for Wii is built specifically to take advantage of the Wii Zapper. More than 10 different Wii Zapper moves and weapons help you infiltrate Normandy from behind enemy lines. And up to 32 soldiers can combine in multiplayer mode. Meanwhile, inside Nintendo, a Wii Zapper project is well along in development. To maximize penetration of this device, we will package the Wii Zapper this year along with our software, and we'll make it available at a manufacturer-suggested retail price of $19.99. Now, what if your weapon of choice is a sword? Well, then you'd probably be looking for the one-of-a-kind Soul Calibur Legends for Wii. From Bandai Namco, it is, in the words of its developers, an immersive experience that presents a unique look in the franchise. For the first time, with Ninja Gaiden: Dragon Sword, Team Ninja is taking an original action title to the DS. And the experience is brand new, with stylus in hand. Now, but we know not all core gamers are fighters. Maybe you're deep. For decades, no one has developed deeper storylines than Square Enix. But with Wii, they're marrying that tradition to the unique attributes of the Wii Remote, traversing the lush worlds that Square Enix is known for. You'll be playing this new Dragon Quest early next year. And whether you're old friends with Mario and Sonic or new acquaintances, you've never put them through their paces, as you will with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Up to 4 players go for the gold, racing from the Olympic track to the Olympic pool. All this should have core gamers fighting each other to get their hands on the controllers. There's one more title I guess I should mention that will turn that fight into an absolute brawl. If you've been following the updates on the Smash Brothers Dojo website, it's a pretty good bet that you can't wait to battle with Giga Bowser. And late last week, you got your first tutorial on how to power up your attack using any of 4 different controller options. Yes, the Smash community is stoked. But when? Well, not next year, not next spring. I can announce today that Smash Brothers Brawl will launch in the Americas on December 3rd. What you'll see and what you'll hear this week is only a beginning. There's a lot more news to come. And trust me, it's the best Smash Brothers ever by far.
I'm sure a lot of you out there think that a all-touch control Zelda game probably means a simpler, trimmed-down experience. Well, think again. The touch-sensitive interface not only revolutionizes the control, it revolutionizes the gameplay itself. You've probably seen Link moving and fighting, and even making a few memos, notes on his map to help him solve a puzzle, as Mike's going to show us here in just a second. And all of this is handled intuitively through the touchscreen. Now, not only is this inviting to the non-gamer, but it provides the hardcore Zelda fan the most tactile Zelda experience to date. When you want Link to move, say, a block, pull a lever, you're moving that block and pulling that lever together with him. And touch control also revolutionizes Link's arsenal of items, like his grappling hook. So Mike's going to be rushing downstairs here really quickly to show us how that works. You may remember the item from The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. You use it to swing around, stun enemies. I'm sorry, it was in the Wind Waker. This is Phantom Hourglass. In Wind Waker, you use it to swing around and stun enemies. Here, you're going to use it for grabbing objects, pulling you towards them, actually defeating enemies. You can pull 2 objects together from a distance. And you can even use it to solve puzzles here. And as you're about to see, you'll use it to walk tight ropes to reach new areas of the game. Just a very quick demonstration there. Boom, boom, boom. So this is how Eiji Aonuma and his team in Japan was able to take advantage of the touch interface to really make the game feel fresh for new and experienced gamers at the same time. This is just one small example of how they've done that. Of course, the game also features everything you could ask for in a Zelda game. A deep storyline, endearing characters, numerous side quests, and much, much more. Now, I've been a Zelda fan for a long time myself, and Phantom Hourglass has fast become my favorite Zelda game ever. And that's not just a bunch of on-stage E3 hyperbole. That is the truth. And Japan agrees, because there, it's one of the fastest-selling Zelda games they've ever had. Between the near-perfect score in Famitsu and the feedback that we've been getting from the 300,000-plus consumers who bought this game during launch week, we're finding that not only are new audiences picking up Zelda for the first time, including, with this game, a very large number of female gamers, but we're also finding that the hardcore are absolutely loving it. Thank you, Mike. Some fantastic gameplay. Next, what I'd like to do is invite Jackie Goner on stage, because I think she makes a much better Samus than I do. So we're going to have Jackie come on and play some Metroid Prime 3 for us. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the gameplay from the Metroid Prime series by now, but with the Wii Remote, Metroid now offers the best first-person control on any console, period. Now, the team at Retro has done a fantastic job of implementing gesture-based controls using the Wii Remote, for everything from flipping switches to using Samus's grapple beam. They've also applied it to Metroid's unique visor system, as Jackie's about to show us. With it, you can switch visors on the fly by simply holding down the minus button and gesturing to a different part of the screen. And just as easily, you can drop back and naturally come back into fighting. It's very simple. As you can see, the Morph Ball is making a return in the game. The area where the control really comes together, though, is in battle. I think Jackie's got a few friends waiting for her just beyond this door. With the Wii Remote, it could not be easier to simply aim and fire at the enemies you encounter. But Metroid Prime 3 takes it one step further. Because what the team has done is they've implemented lock-on free aiming. And what that allows you to do is you lock onto a target with the Z button, and that becomes your orbit point. You can strafe around it easily. But unlike past Metroid games, while you're locked on, you still have the ability to aim anywhere on screen that you want. They've also included 3 sensitivity settings. So control is going to feel natural for everyone from a first-time first-person shooter player to the PC shooter vets. And since the controls are so good, they lend themselves to intense battles like these. But as you can see, Samus is going to need her hyper mode here in order to handle all of these enemies. What she can do is enter this new state, hyper mode, by injecting an energy tank into her new PED suit. Her weapons become absolutely devastating, but it comes at a price. Staying in hyper mode too long, and she'll become corrupted, entirely corrupted. So players are going to have to balance and juggle ultimate power with the ultimate price. So with revolutionary first-person control and incredibly intense combat, along with everything you've ever loved about Samus, I think you're going to find that Metroid Prime 3 is not just the biggest first blockbuster first-person game you're going to be playing this fall, it's the best.
Players in America will also soon be competing online with the world's most hyperactive soccer title, Mario Strikers Charged, on a pitch that stretches from coast to coast. From Square, Dragon Quest Monsters Joker for DS is a breakout title that combines the depth of a Dragon Quest RPG and the immersion of a monster-catching adventure. You'll be battling online via the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Gentlemen and ladies, start your engines, because Mario Kart for Wii starts burning rubber around the world online in the first quarter of next year. This is not your father's Mario Kart, because now you'll be racing against rivals around the world in real time. And for the first time, that includes online multiplayer battle mode. We also think that more racers means more fun. How many more? Well, stay tuned. And this is also the Mario Kart where a first-timer can immediately stay bumper to bumper with a kart veteran. That's because of a variety of control choices, including a franchise first, a custom Wii Wheel that makes its debut with Mario Kart for Wii. Like the Wii Zapper, this custom steering wheel has the potential to level the track for beginners while offering a new feel even if you first started racing with Mario Kart 15 years ago. And like the Wii Zapper, the Wii Wheel will come packaged with Mario Kart software. So, to recap, the purpose of the Wii Zapper and the groundbreaking control of Metroid and the introduction of WiiWare and the online option from Madden to Kart, all this makes games feel fresh again, no matter how long you've been playing. In Japan, Brain Age 2 is already more popular than the original. That's because it adds to the original with new games and challenges. And let me tell you, until you play this game, you have no idea how hard it is to purposely lose at rock, paper, scissors. It'll be available here August 20th. And your experience with Super Mario Galaxy, I don't know how else to put it. It's over the top. While every Mario game is a classic, in one sense, this is the first worthy successor to Super Mario 64. With varying degrees of gravity and the odd sensation of running upside down across a planet, we believe this game sets a new gold standard for player interface, not just for platformers, but for any game. It will take skill and luck to persevere and to finish. but at the same time, it's instantly accessible even to people who've never played video games. You'll start exploring the galaxy here in the Americas on November 12th. The last game we're featuring today takes our big lead in audience expansion and effectively laps the field. Wii Fit is it.
Please welcome Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. 皆さん、日頃からいい汗かいてますか？
Have you all been getting your sweat on lately?
今年ね、僕がこの E3 で皆さんに説明したいのはマリオギャラクシーでもなくて、ファントムアーグラスでもなくて、マリオカートでもない。この Wii Fit なんですね。
The one game that I wanted to introduce to all of you at E3 this year was not Super Mario Galaxy, not Zelda for the Nintendo DS, and not Mario Kart. It's this game, Wii Fit.
で、我々がその Wii のコンセプトを考えたときに次のように考えたんですね。
When we first were thinking up the concept for the Wii, this is what we thought.
で Wii はリビングの中心にあり、で一人でも多くの家族がそれに関わる。そこからね、家族の間のコミュニケーションが生まれる。そしてビデオゲームが家族みんなに関係のあるものになるということですね。
We thought that the Wii would be a device that would be placed in the living room, and as such, it needed to be relevant to everyone in the household. It would also provide new communication opportunities for all members of the family to interact with one another. And it would become a device that would make video games relevant to everyone in the home.
でこのコンセプトにどうしても欠かせないのが健康というテーマです。
And the one subject we felt we had to have in order to achieve this was health.
で今日は3人のトレーナーの皆さんにね手伝ってもらってちょっと一部を説明したいと思います。
As you can see, we have 3 fitness trainers with us today, and we're going to have them demonstrate the activities for us.
左から片足ストレッチですね。
Starting with Sharon on the left, doing a one-legged stretch.
ちょっとねマシンのセッティングがおかしいみたいで、本当はこの赤い点が黄色いエリアの中にね綺麗にこう上手なんで入ってるはずなんですけどね。
So it looks like the calibration is slightly off. You should have the red dot here in the yellow area. You're trying to maintain balance while doing the stretch.
でここのバランスを取りながらこの運動をすることで片足の両側の筋肉がすごくバランスよくつくんですね。
So by doing this stretch while maintaining your balance, it will help to build the muscles in your legs that provide balance and stability.
じゃあそのまま続けてってください。
So please continue on, Sharon.
じゃあ次真ん中をやりましょう。
Next, we'll go to John in the middle.
これはねステップっていう運動ですね。有酸素の運動なんですね。
John's going to be demonstrating an aerobics exercise called step aerobics.
でこれは楽しみながらねゲーム感覚でやれる。
The idea is for this one to have more of a game-like feel to it so that you can actually enjoy doing some of your exercises.
マークに合わせてこう乗ったり降りたりするんですね。
The idea is to match the timing of the icons and the music.
でそのうちね水色のが出てきますから、水色が出ると横に降りる。
And you'll see in a little bit, you'll see some blue icons appear on screen indicating when you need to step not to the front or the back, but to the side, increasing the difficulty.
この周りのミーを見ながら一緒にやってみてください。
So the idea is to watch the Miis around you on screen and match their rhythm.
じゃあその次に行きましょうか。
Finally, we have Josephine.
これはね、体こう左右に
Josephine's demonstrating a sideways twist.
ツイストしますね。
You start by simply twisting your body to the left and right.
この運動もやっぱりマークが出ててね、でちゃんとその運動をしてるかどうかっていう確認を Wii の機械が
Now
し
you'll
ます。
see here that this also includes an on-screen display, and this is again indicating your balance. And what this does is it allows the game to make sure that you're performing the activity correctly.
ごめんなさい、ちょっとなんかマシンの調子が良くないみたいで、さっきまで綺麗に動いてたんですけどね。
It's although it's not moving as smoothly as it should right now.
ぜひとも今日展示の会場で試してみてください。
I hope you'll take a look at it on the show floor today, so that you can get a good idea for how it works.
でこういう感じでね、有酸素運動とか、それからストレッチングとか、それからシェイプアップとか、それからゲームですね。こういう4つの種類のゲームが40種類以上入ってます。
Now Wii Fit features 4 genres of activities: aerobics exercises, muscle conditioning, yoga poses, and some balance games, more fun game-like activities. In all, there's over 40 activities in the game.
じゃあありがとうございました。
Let's give a big round of applause to our fitness trainers today. Thank you.
今彼らが使ってたのがこれですね。
The device that they were using is this.
Wii のバランスボード、Wii バランスボードと言います。
We're calling it the Wii balance board.
こう薄いでしょ。
It's very thin.
でこのボードに乗ることでね、あなたのまず体重がこう測れます。
So by standing on this board, it can measure your weight.
でその体重がどんな風に傾いてるかってことが測れるんですね。
And it also measures how your balance shifts while standing on the Wii balance board.
それでこれを使うとこう体全体を使ったゲームのインターフェースにもなります。
And so we can also use this as a new interface for games that allows you to use your full body movement as control input.
でこれねワイヤレスなんでね、部屋のどこに置いても大丈夫です。
And of course it's wireless, so you can use it from anywhere in the room.
じゃあよいしょ。このソフトにはねもう一つ大事な要素があるんですね。こうして今の測るっていう要素ですね。
But there is one more very important element to this software that I'd like to explain to you. And that's the idea of measurement.
体を測ってみましょう。で今日はね、レジさんがいるのでレジさんを
So
測っ
what
て
we
みたい
want
と
to
思いま
do
す。
is do what we call a body check on somebody. So today I think we'll do it with Reggie.
My
You ready,
body,
Reggie?
my body is ready.
はい。じゃあ乗ってください。
Okay, Reggie, please stand on the Wii balance board.
今こう青いのが動いてますね。これがレジさんの体の動きなんですね。
And you can see the blue mark here moving around. That's That's actually how Reggie is shifting his weight while standing on the balance board.
じゃあ今日の服装を聞いてきてます。
So are you wearing just light layer
Heavy
clothing?
clothing.
Heavy
Heavy
clothing.
clothing.
じゃあヘビークローズはいセットしました。じゃあリラックスして
Okay, so just relax
で自分がこう真ん中だと思う場所に立ってくださいね。
and stand in a position that feels natural to you and centered and balanced.
Bill, should I give you my wallet?
You can give me your wallet anytime, Reggie. Be happy to take that.
はい、じゃあ静かに立っててください。
So stand still.
測ってます。
You can see it's measuring right now.
This is high pressure.
はい、終わりましたね。
There we go. We finished with the
こういう感じ
measurement.
でね、1日1回少し測るだけで大丈夫なんです。
So the idea is that you would do this just, once a day, just a few minutes a day.
ちょっと右に傾いてますね。今これが結果ですね。
And what you can see here is that Reggie's balance is shifted slightly to the right.
お腹はあまり出てないみたいですね。お腹が出るとこうなるんですね。
But it looks like he doesn't have too big of a belly, because when you have that problem, then you tend to shift back on your heels.
で、これにね、もう一つ大事な要素なんですね。こちらの画面をちょっと見ていただきたいんですけども。
So there is one more important element to this that we'd like to show you. So please take a look over here, the
こうし
graphs.
て家族みんなのこうしてグラフが溜まっていきます。
As you play the game over time, you can actually build up your data and create your own personal graphs, as well as graphs for everyone in your family who's playing the game.
で、こうしてこれ何ヶ月も溜まっていくんですけども、これを家族で見比べるっていうのは結構楽しいんですね。
And you can track it for several months, and so it becomes very fun to not only track your own progress, but to compare how you're doing in comparison to everyone else in your family.
これ僕ですけど最近ちょっと上がってましたね。
That was my own graph, but as you can see, it was going up a little
で
bit
これが
recently.
今スタッフの間ですごい流行っててですね、スタッフは毎日これで見比べながら開発をしてます。だからだいぶこうシェイプアップしてきましたみんな。
Now, this has gotten to be very popular with the development team that's working on the project, as they've been tracking their own data over time, and they've actually gotten into a contest to see who can be fittest the fastest. And they're all actually getting quite slim. It's nice.
レジさんの方に戻りますけどね。
So we'll come back to you now, Reggie.
これでほら体重を表示されたら嫌だっていう人ありますよね。
Now, I'm sure some of you are probably thinking, I don't want to play a game that's going to put my body weight up on screen.
これはね安心してください。表示するのは BMI っていう指数なんで
But
す
you don't
ね
have to worry about that, because the number that's going to be displayed is not your body weight, but your body mass index, your BMI.
さあいくつでしょう。
No. Just
22っていうのがね大体理想の体型とされてます。
So yeah, Reggie, I think what's considered to be ideal for an adult male is somewhere in the range of 22.
just remember, muscle is heavier than fat.
I will keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
Good excuse ですね。じゃあ今日はね一緒にちょっとシェイプアップしましょう。ね。
Well, let's see if
僕と
we can't do a little exercise together here, Reggie.
Sure.
Now, I think for the sake of making this exercise interesting, it's only fair to turn this into a bit of a competition. And so I think I can safely say that this will be E3's very first head-to-head soccer heading competition ever. First one to 20 points wins.
さっき心配なんですけどね、こうバランスがちょっとおかしかった。
Let's go ahead and stand on the balance boards.
大丈夫かな。よし。
What are we going to play, Bill?
It's going to be soccer. You'll see some soccer balls coming at you. You'll lean left to right. Try to hit the balls as they come flying in. Keep your eye out for other things that may come flying in that you might not want to hit.
さあ、これで20点取りますね。
Yep.
先に。
First one to 20 points. Uh-oh. This is close. Oh, Reggie's taking a quick lead. 15. 21. Oh my gosh, Reggie.
靴が飛んでくるんですよね、たまに。
Watch out for the cleats.
靴は避けないとダメなんです。
Yes, you got to dodge the cleats or you're going to be in trouble. I think Reggie may have practiced. Oh, panda heads
パ
too.
ンダも飛んできますよね。
Oh. Well, it looks like Reggie is completely dominating Mr. Miyamoto here. He's already up at
すごい
35. Reggie, did you practice?
レジさんの勝ちですねこれは
Did I win yet?
Reggie, the winner.
すごいすごい頑張ってシェイガンパーですね
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
We are the ultimate interactive experience. The future should belong to all of us. And when that day comes, that video games are accepted as the preeminent form of leisure entertainment by the greatest number of people over the greatest part of the world, then not only will we be happy, we might just be also satisfied. Thank you so much for your attention, and please enjoy E3.
Exercise the mind with a controller system that requires physical interaction.
You can do it with Wi-Fi and play games with other people in the area.
Connect to news and photos by Nintendo.
New game gadget. Put it down.
One of these days, it is the new king of all video gaming.